Today we're going back to 2005 and opening a Dark Revelation Volume 1 booster box. What's up, guys? We are back with another amazing Dark Revelation Volume 1 booster. Well, I say another. I only think I've opened this one time on the channel, so it's a pretty rare opening all the way back in 2005, which, by the way, this is almost the 20-year anniversary of this opening. It came out like March 19th. Let me check. March 19th, 2005. It's like basically a month until that 20-year anniversary. So we're kind of doing an early 20-year anniversary for the release of this box. Let's shout out Brian, because if you guys didn't see the other video, Brian S sent us some vintage product to open. Go check out that 2004 versus 2005 tin opening. He sent us both of those. It was pretty fun. But before we get into the box opening, we have a giveaway. I'll be giving away these three prismatic ultimate rares: the Nightmare Unicorn, Dogmatica Ecclesia the Virtuous, and a Pot of Extravagance. Just like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications. Let me know down below. What will we pull? Will we get the Dark Paladin? That's probably what I want. Breaker would be pretty good. You know, Exodia Necros. Apparently Reaper on the Nightmare Rare is like the third most expensive card, so kind of crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, the brand new Ruxin mats are here. It's finally time for a new Ruxin mat release, and this time it features the most epic artwork. Shout out to Kraus Arts for this amazing looking mat. It references channel favorite cards, channel favorite moments, and channel unfavorite moments. This beautiful playmat comes with both zones and no zones depending on your preference, and they are available on ruxin34.com until the end of February, then they're gone forever. That beautiful first edition stamp means this will be the only time these mats are printed, and you will never be able to get them again. And oh, if you get lucky enough, you might get the golden Ruxin logo. The golden logo is 1 in 10 mats, and if you're lucky enough, you might get that Starlight logo, which is 1 in 25. So go get your Ruxin mat today on ruxin34.com. Whether it's going to include zones and win you a tournament, or whether it's a no-zoned version used for opening packs on your computer desk, maybe you're playing just with no zones. Who knows? Use code RuxinMat to get 25% off your order while supplies last. All right, guys, let's break this thing open. Let's see what we can pull from Dark Revelation Volume 1. Razor blade, watch out. We got to be careful here. Just gonna destroy the wrapping. Everybody look away if you're a sealed collector. I probably said that too late. You probably saw it by accident. Sorry about that. 24 packs. By the way, this is a weird box. It might look like a 36-pack box. That's because there are 13 cards per pack, but there's still 24 packs. So it's kind of a weird one. This is one of the first reprint sets. They had Dark Beginning before this. Then they did Dark Revelation Volume 1. Then they did Dark Beginning 2 after that. So this is actually the second reprint set, I believe. So pretty early when it comes to reprints, because we know Konami loves their reprint sets now. So it's a little bit interesting, you know. It's like this was the early form of what they would later become. Dark Revelation Volume 1 is basically a reprint of Magician's Force and Dark Crisis, I believe. Maybe one other set. Is there any Pharaonic Guardian in here? I can't remember. Might be some Pharaonic Guardian. Yeah, because Reaper on the Nightmare. So yeah, Pharaonic Guardian, Dark Revelation, and Magician's Force are what you're going to get out of here. Unfortunately, they did not put the Dark Magician Girl in here, which would have been pretty cool. I don't need to shuffle these. It's just a little bit more fun to shuffle them up. So I know we're not doing a box break or anything, but it is always nice to just have a little bit of randomness. So I'm going to display this nicely. Volume 1, beautiful. Check out those 24 packs. Let me know down below, did you ever open any Dark Revelation Volume 1 as a kid? Do you have any memories? Did you pull anything crazy? I want to know. First pack, let's get to it. Obviously, Dark Paladin is what we want. I mean, it has the corrected art, you know, even though it's not corrected at this point. This is just later in the reprint, but the MFC version known as the corrected art. Wait. Yeah, corrected art. Corrected, because it was, yeah, okay, let's just make sure. I don't know, because this is one of those weird sets where I think it might just be the first card of, it's like Monster Spellcher. I don't know. I don't know. Tip card number 8, Amazon Strategy Part 2. Let's just go through it. Gravekeeper's Cannon Holder. So it's either not a monster or I'm just completely wrong. And they did that on maybe Volume 2 or Dark Beginning 2. Roulette Barrel. This is an MFC. I'm going to try to remember what he said. This is Pharaonic Guardian. This is, I mean, there's no way I won't know him, right? I should know all these. Roulette Barrel's MFC. Pretty nice card when you're playing stuff like Wheeled Goat. If you guys haven't checked that series out, this is an amazing card because it has a chance of just popping a card. It has 2k defense. So if they attack into it, it's, you know, 2k defense face down. They take a little bit of damage. They probably can't destroy it. You then roll to try to destroy their guy. It's pretty crazy. Yomi Ship. Now, I think this is a Pharaonic Guardian common. That's a nice card. Little Windguard, also believe Pharaonic Guardian. Darkblade is Magician's Force. They say he is a dragon manipulating warrior from the Dark World. His attack is tremendous, using his great swords with vicious power. They say interesting. They say it's like he may or may not actually be a dragon manipulating warrior from the Dark World, but they say he is. So it's kind of interesting. He doesn't say Dark World Blade because that would probably what it would say if he was actually a world, you know, a Dark World card. Okay, Royal Magical Library. This is a very annoying card in GOAT format. Do not play the Royal Magical Library deck. It's no fun. And there's our rare. Barrel Behind the Door. This is normally a super rare in Pharaonic Guardian. Royal Magical Library is from Magician's Force. That's from Magician's Force. Not Aggression Area that's a tough one. That might be Pharaonic Guardian. White Dragon Rituals MFC because the the ultra rare is in that set. Precious Cards and Beyond DCR, I believe. And Falling Down also DCR. Pretty good. This is the destroy this card so no Archfiend on your side of the field. Take control of one opponent. Snatch Steal for Archfiends. But you have to have an Archfiend card on your side of the field, which is pretty interesting. And then you take damage per turns. But instead of, paying or giving them 1,000. But honestly, pretty good card. All right, next pack. I'm not going to take that long every pack. I know. I was just appreciating the cardboard, remembering these cards. So this is a reprint of the 7th, 8th, and 9th sets, if I'm correct about that. Yeah, that's right, because the IOC's 10. All right, tip card number 9, Nightmare Wheel. It just tips you about a different card. Nightmare Wheel is a trap card that works well in almost any deck. Prevents a monster from attacking and deals damage to your life points. It just gives you the card text in a different form. That's kind of interesting. Not really a tip. You could just read Nightmare Wheel if you have it. Spirit Reaper. So it is going to be at the front. So this is going to be a no pack trick kind of opening. So you old school fans, I know some of you guys like it better without pack tricks, so you might enjoy this. Spirit Reaper is a great card and also really annoying. Giant Orc from MFC. Goblin of Greed. That might be MFC. I'm not sure. Spy is PGD. Really amazing GOAT card. This actually could be a couple bucks. This is really good. Great Angus from MFC. Man with the Widgeot, Pharaonic Guardian, Exhausting Spell, MFC. Physical Double is from MFC? Yeah, because we used that in the MFC video with Rhyme. Go check that out where we opened 60 packs of MFC and then dueled. Invoke a Spell from MFC. Then we get into our spells, which is also MFC. I'm not sure about that one. Maybe MFC and then MFC. So, all right. Enough of determining what pack they're from because that's going to get annoying for 24 packs. But I think I've got it figured out. Yeah, I should know all these packs. MFC is the one where we have opened a lot less of that compared to everything else. Even compared to like Pharaonic Guardian, Dark Crisis, we opened 1 million of because of all the the reprints. Okay, tip card number 29. There's a Desk Koala. See, this is the problem. You know right away if you got a rare. So there's a Desk Koala. That's only if you get the monster card. Yakugai or Panda. This is actually a crazy card to use in Wheeled Goat because if they have 5 cards on their field, or if you use like, Ojama Trio and give them 3 cards, 500 per card your opponent controls, then it does piercing damage. So this plus Ojama Trio, pretty crazy in the Panda Burn deck in GOAT format. Koitsu, we have Guardian Bow, Luster Dragon, Negaman King, pretty good sideboard card. Wait! Oh, it doesn't ruin it because you get super rares and you get rares. Interesting. Another interesting thing about this reprint is they just made supers that were already supers, like Amazoness Archers, supers again. So kind of weird, like same rarity that you can just get this card. This is why it was so confusing back in the day. You'd get like Blue Eyes White Dragon, which they did have alt art, so it's a little different there. But you get like, Monster Reborn maybe. I think Monster Reborn actually might be different, so not a good example. But you're like, I didn't even know which set it was from because they're both the same rarity, right? Both ultra rares or whatever. So there's our first hit. Amazoness Archers is a pretty crazy card if you can actually get it to work. Terraforming is great as well because they all have to attack. Like you force them all to attack your Amazon card. I don't remember if Archers was legal. Was it a Duel Links card back when Amazoness was big? I feel like it wasn't. Though I think apparently Speed Duel Amazoness is big right now, which is just the, the Duel Links deck. All right, Freezing Beast. Amazoness Fighter. Speaking of Amazoness, Deathstroke Archfiend. Keldo. Sasuke Samurai number 2. What does this one do? Once per turn during the main phase, pay 800 life points. Spell and trap cards cannot be activated. Kind of good, except the fact that you have to activate it. So it's like they have a chance to actually, do their chainable ones. They're not really that good. Ultimate Obedient Fiend. Really terrible card, but it's a pretty awesome artwork with 3,500 attack and 1,000,000 stars. So as a kid, you're like, holy crap, this card's crazy, right? It's like, if I get this out, I win. 3,500. Blue Eyes can't even beat it. Can't even destroy it in defense mode. It's crazy. Rope of Life, there's a rare. I always love playing this in Duel Links. It was a lot of fun because Duel Links, you activate Rope of Life, you bring back your, whatever that spellcaster deck was, you'd bring back one of them and you just win with 3,000 attack. Sakuretsu Armor's good. Wait, do we have a foil? No, Gather Your Mind. All right. Dark Core and Dark Room of Nightmare. Pharaonic Guardian, super rare. All right, next pack for Brian. So far, 1 super rare. I'm guessing we get 4 supers, 2 ultras on average in this kind of box. No secrets in this set, which was kind of the big L for me. Like if they had secrets in here, this set would have aged a lot better, I think. Because, it's still an expensive box, but compared to like Retro Pack and stuff, it's pretty cheap, because Retro Pack had the secrets, It's kind of like our Dark Legends in a way. Well, we got Dark Legends, but it's similar to that. Skill Dark Magician. Amazing if you want to play the Spellcaster deck and go. You want to do a little spell, you know, spell counters. I did this and I summoned Dark Sage. If you guys haven't seen that video. Pretty awesome. I Joey Wheelered it. Even though Joey Wheeler, you know, summoned Dark Sage for Yugi, which I didn't remember. I'm rewatching the anime if I've told you guys that or if you've heard me say that recently. I forgot that Joey went for Time Wizard. He hits it, makes his 1000 Dragon, but then he just gives Yugi Dark Sage because Dark Magician becomes Dark Sage, which is so funny. So he's like, attack your Dark Magician. He's like, actually, it's now Dark Sage. And you're like, okay, where did this come from? And it's just like better, you know? And then Dark Sage's effect in the anime, oh my gosh. It's good in the TCG. Like if you get it out there, you get to search a spell from your deck. The effect in the anime, I believe, is he gets to activate a spell card from deck every turn. And it's like activate. It's not just like added to your hand. It's like he attacked him and he's like, I use Makiyu the Mist or whatever to defuse your attack. Then the next turn, I use Monster Reborn to bring back the Black Skull Dragon. It's insane. Oh, and speaking of insane in spell cards, this would not allow them. The Spell Canceller, ultra rare. And yes, this was also an ultra in MFC. This is what I'm talking about. Why is it an ultra still? Why is it not a super? Why is it not a secret? Oh, there's no secrets in here, but kind of weird that they just kept the same rarity, though this is a really cool card. This is the Genzo of spell cards, though they were like, that's just a little too good, so we're going to make it 1800 attack, not 2400, because otherwise this card would be unstoppable if it was 2400 attack. Though, like, in theory, it's like, there's a lot of trap cards that added, so I don't know why they thought that would be worse. I don't know. Let me know. I think they're both pretty bad. I mean, Genzo was obviously amazing back then. But yeah, back to the anime. I mean, how crazy is Dark Sage? Like, honestly, Yugi, he should have kept Time Wizard in his deck, because if you could ever get Dark Sage out, I mean, you're activating, you know, Polymerization from your deck. You're activating Monster Reborn from your deck. You're activating Makiyu to stop an attack. You're activating, what other spell cards does he use? I mean, he doesn't use Raigeki, at least not yet, where I'm watching, but if he had that, he could use Raigeki from his deck. He could use Smashing Ground from his deck. He could use, what are the really powerful ones? Dark Hole from his deck. You know, there's just a lot of crazy ones that he could do with Dark Sage. All right, tip card number 8, Reversal Quiz. It's another one that's just explaining it. Except this one makes sense because Reversal Quiz is a little bit expensive, you know, a little bit crazy. So it kind of explains it. The other one was a little bit basic. All right, Magical Marionette. We have Ojama Green. So far, 1 Ultra, 1 Super. Spared from the dark. Watch out. This card sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect. Special summon this card to the field. Actually, a pretty cool effect. Because, you know, these days, you never know what's going to get ripped out of your hand. So it's not too bad. Sonic Duck, Sukuyomi. If you knew they were playing like Donzalug and you played that, it'd be crazy. Battle Scarred. We have Disarmament. Thunder of Ruler, the worst threatening roar. We have Butterfly Dagger Elma, Precious Cards and Beyond, and Falling Down. Does this mean that you're always going to get a rare of one type of card? Like you get a rare magic card, but you get a holo trap card? Can you ever get a rare and a holo of the same one? So far, I feel like that hasn't happened yet. So that might be something to keep an eye on. All right, Volume 1. Keep it going. I'm going a little slow today. I'm just enjoying the cards. I've been enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! In general a lot recently because I've been playing a lot of Goat, been playing a lot of Edison, not as much Edison, but a little bit of Edison, and then a lot of Modern, actually. Yeah, it's been crazy. I've been playing a lot of Modern, Dark Magician, I've been playing some other decks as well, but if you want to see some of that, you can let me know. I'll make a video about it, but, oh, okay, there's a rare. That was a weird sound it just made. Did you hear that? It was like, eh. All right, different dimension, Gate, Rare, Drag Down the Grape, and Frontline Base. Shout out Frontline Games. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. Playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Watching Yu-Gi-Oh! The anime. Good times, you know. Reacquainting myself with the anime. I need to know more. I need to know that stuff, right? I gotta have the knowledge. All right, just in case somebody puts me on some weird game show. We have Legendary Flame Lord from Dark Crisis. I always think that this guy is like something big when I'm about to pull it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's just the rare. Dark Bishop Archfiend. Very cool. We have Magical Plant Mandragola, Charmer Shapti, Desferal Imp, Helping Robo for Combat. Oh, Geometrio. Here's the one I'd say you put with the panda. You give them 3 tokens on the side of the field. You put your panda down. He's then 2300 attack. You do piercing damage. They also get burned for 300, I believe, when this dies. D-Tribe, or you just leave him on there. Let your panda be big and attack their other monsters. Removing Brainwashing. We have Morale Booster, Ishido Spirit, and Shooting Star Bow Seal. Okay, 2 foils on this half so far. I'm thinking 6 total, so we maybe have another one here. We did shuffle them, so you never know. Could be 4 on one side. You never know what to expect with Dark Revelation, old school cards. Spell counters, what do they say about these? Some cards of Dark Revelation gain spell counters each time a spell card is activated. or if you have Dark Sage activating from your deck. A spell counter is a numerical marker on a card, and normally can be represented by coins, glass beads, interesting, or any such small item. It's good to play many of the cards that require spell counters if you're going to play any at all. Okay, nothing there. Because the card on the field will receive its own spell counter for each single spell counter activated. Okay, sure, that didn't really explain too much, just telling you how to put a thing on the card to remember the spell counters. Giant Orc, we have Goblin of Greed, Gravekeeper, Spy. I feel like there's a lot more monsters. Great Angus, getting hungry. We got Dramatic Rescue. Can we get a foil in the magic card section? Come on. No, Rod of Silence Chaos. And Card Shuffle. Still 14 to go in the 24-pack box. 13 different cards. So getting value for your money in terms of extra cards, I guess, if it's the same price. Spell counters and monsters, part 1. Okay, so more spell counters. All right, Tribe Infecting Virus. That's a really good rare. That is actually the 6th most expensive card, according to TCGPlayer, as a rare. So it's over 10 bucks. So it's very good. Very good rare. Gravekeeper's Assailant. We do need to pull the Reaper on the Nightmare. That's a big one. Nintendogs. Love that game. Vassal, Zombie Tigre, Meteor Rain, Narrow Pass, Pitch Black, Power Stone, speaking of spell counters. And a Necroval. Wait, did we get a rare? Oh yeah, Tribe Infecting Virus. It's a good pack, because Necro Valley is actually a really good super rare. Very good super rare. Probably, this thing has like 100 different texts, depending on which printing it is. So this is probably a very old text that has been changed a lot since then. You can also get meta in here, which is, you know, a money common. So hopefully we'll see that. That would be really good. Number 38, Field Spell Cards. Union Rider. Maiju Garzette. So we've got 3 on the other half. So it actually turned out even. Flip the Trap Remover. Actually a nice Goat side deck card, which does not have a reprint. So pretty hard to find that. Vilepon Archfiend. Huge Revolution. We have Adhesion Trap Hole. Arsenal Robber. A Pandemonium. Gather Your Mind and Dark. For the Pandemonium. Watch out for it. On to the second half of Dark Revelation. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the early 20-year anniversary. That's pretty cool that we're doing it around 20 years. Crazy how old this stuff is, guys. Crazy how old we are. I know. Most of you guys are old like me, so it's pretty rough. I know it's going to hurt in the comments to hear that, but sadly it's true. Dark Gerald, we have Blowpiper, Cataville Omen, Vampire Orcus, Arsenal Summoner, Dark Scorpion Gork, Final Attack Orders, Attacks, Anti-Spell, not Attack Spell. A Breaking Flamberg Bow. Yeah, trying to speak normally, but guess what? I don't do that, guys. I don't know how to speak. I do not know how to talk. Dark Revelation, Volume 1. You've been good so far, but can you be great? Can you give us the Dark Paladin? I wonder what a PSA 10 Dark Paladin would go for from Dark Revelation. That'd be interesting to see. Pitch Black Dragon. We have the Archfiend. Pitch Dark Dragon. Armored EXE. We have 1,000 Needles. Shadow Knight Archfiend. Cabazal's a huge monster in the shape of a hippopotamus. Is it really? It's like a standing up hippopotamus, I guess. The sneezing from his gigantic body is so fierce that people mistake it for a hurricane. Oh gosh, that's scary. It's like you hear a sneeze, you're like, look out! You're like, oh gosh, what is that? Sounds like an anime for sure. Final Attack Orders. Ooh, speaking of Nightmare Wheel, was that a tip card giving us a little tip on what we were gonna pull? And then you got the original Gold Sark. I like that. Giving us a little tip saying you're going to get a Nightmare Wheel. Actually a pretty awesome card. Pretty decent. If you want to play a stall burn deck, you know, I mean, if you do, I mean, I don't know if I can really like endorse that, but you know, people do that. And that is probably a pretty good card to play. So very nice. Dark Revelation Volume 1. That's 2 Ultras, 2 Supers. What else are we going to get? I'm trying to remember. Exodia Necros is a super in here, so that's cool. DD Warrior Lady's also in here. Oh, another holo. Chaos Command Magician, which is an Ultra. So they actually did change the rarity on this. Is that the first one they changed the rarity? Necro Valley originally. Yeah, this is the first one that has a different rarity than its original print. That's crazy. Then we have Magical Merchant. Apprentice Magician. Okay. Nice little... Wait, does this work on this? Does it have to be a spellcaster? I think it does, right? Yeah, so you can't do it with Magical Merchant, but you can do it with like Old Vindictive and stuff. Kelbeck, the original Kelbeck. Actually a really annoying card in like Goat format. Battle Scar, we have Disarmament, My Body as a Shield, and Checkmate. All right, Chaos Command Magician, originally an Ultra and Magician's Force. This says negate the effects of a monster card that targets 1 card. Or, does it say 1 card? This 1 card. I was like, yeah, I didn't think it was just 1 card. That would actually be pretty good. It says this card, so it has to be that specific card. Okay. Target specifically, not just negate. That would have been pretty good back in 2005. And it was printed in 2003, so I guess... then is when it first came out. All right, let's keep going. That's 5 foils. YZ Tank Dragon. How many of those are we going to pull that are unplayable for us like we did in the MFC opening? There, we can use that with our Apprentice Magician. Dark Revelation might have been a good one to draft, honestly. Maybe I should try to pick up Dark Beating or Dark Revelation open with Rhyme, because this seems like a really solid few sets. Because Dark Crisis, MFC, both of those are like pretty solid. Same with Pharaonic Guardian's like really good. This actually might be a crazy one to draft. I'm gonna have to get another box of this, or just some loose packs or something. So if you have some, hit me up, because that could be a pretty fun video. It would make for a really good duel, at least. And plus, there's some cool cards to pull in here. Yeah, this is like what we're looking for. So we need to do this. We need to do Dark Beginning, stuff like that. All those reprint sets are just really good choices. Thunder of Ruler, Secret Barrel, a little bit of that. We got Metamorphosis. There's our first one, I think. Contract with Exodia and Dark Designator. Okay, we're almost 75% of the way through, I think. Almost 75% of the way through this box. This has been fun. It's been great to revisit this. Spirit Reaper got its own card. It's one of the best monsters to set in defense position. Yes, it is. I think I remember this tip card. Not destroyed as well to battle, so as long as it's the only monster you control and set in defense position, you will not take any battle damage from a normal attack. But if it's targeted by the effect of a spell, trap, or effect monster, it is destroyed. Does it have anything on the back? This means your opponent could destroy by using a equip spell like Buster Rancher on it. Yeah, I remember that. They're like, use Buster Rancher on it. Destroy it with some random card, like Buster Rancher, which is very random. Meteor Rain, we have Dice Reroll, Curse of Aging, Pandemonium, and isn't Pandemonium Watchbearer a card? Dark Revelation, keep it going. Let's see what else we shall pull. Tip card, we have Guardian Seal, Little Wind Guard, Dark Blade, Royal Magical Library, Agito, Watcher, Ravo, Formation Union, Trap Aboard Eraser, Autonomous Action Unit, Final Countdown, Amazon Spellcaster. Okay, there should still be at least one more foil in here, so I guess we can hope for 7, but I think 6 is probably pretty realistic because there's not as much. I would figure there's not as much variance with those secrets and stuff in here. YZ Tank Dragon, so we're getting all those now. Magical Merchant, Apprentice Magician, Dark Scorpion, Monet the Thorn, Miracle Restoring, Rivalry of Warlords, Archfiend's Roar. Come on, card. These don't want it. Like when they go from trap to spell, you can't slide the card. It's like they stick right there for some reason. Okay, 3 packs left in the opening. 4 packs. Okay. Why does that one feel skinnier? I don't know. Who knows? Could it be an error? Probably not, but we'll see. Okay, tip card's a little bent there. Guardian Monsters. There's definitely a lot of those. Oh, Exodia! Oh, it's an error card! Wait, whoa! Could it be an error card? I was talking about the other pack. Maybe that one felt skinny because this one felt thicker because of the 2 supers in one pack! And they're the 2 of the top. They're the 2 top 2 supers. I just said that in a weird way. The top 2 supers in the set, in the same pack. This doesn't happen. You only get 0 to 1 holo per pack. You don't get 2. Necros and DD Warrior Lady. Oh my goodness. A double foil error pack. This does not happen very often. We've opened a lot of packs on the channel. This is a rare occurrence. And to get the top 2 super rares in the set and 3 of the top 5 cards in the set in terms of value and just honestly like iconic for just like being in the anime, and then just a really, really good GOAT card. That's insane. Okay, let's finish the rest of the pack. Well, let's count the cards. So that was 2 plus the tip card. I think they count the tip card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skill Drain in the same pack. That's crazy. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it was 1 extra card. That's insane. That gives 7 foils. You never know with old packs. You just never know. Sometimes you get errors. That is insanity. Oh my gosh. That's one of the coolest error packs. Exodia Necros and DD Warrior Lady. Like, you can't hardly pick 2 better cards from this set. Okay, now I feel like this card has this pack has less cards. Maybe it has 12. Let's count. Okay. Let's find out if the next pack did it, get evened out somehow. So let's go. So that's 1 X-Eye Cannon. Cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, that other one just had 1 extra card. That's so weird. That is so weird. That is insane. Oh my good. First of all, Brian, you asked for the Rux and Luck in your note. You're welcome. There it is. That's the Rux and Luck. That's as good as it's gonna get. You're not getting better than that. A double foil in a Dark Revelation pack. That is amazing, man. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh, man. I was like, oh, wow, there it is. Exodia Necros. And then, boom, another one. Cards of Coliseum, cool. There's always 3 magic cards or spell cards, and then probably the same amount of traps as well. Last pack magic, by the way, of this box, which has been a really fun box, and honestly, a pretty good one. We got a Exodia Necros. We didn't get Dark Paladin or a Breaker or a Reaper of the Nightmare, so maybe we could get that coming up, unless I just skipped over it or something, but I don't think I did. Last pack magic. Just like the video if you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because Brian, he said he wanted to help us get to 300K, so you don't want to let him down, right? You don't want to let him, be disappointed, because he wants to help us get 300K, so hit that subscribe button. If it's red on your screen, you see a red subscribe button, you got a problem, okay? Hit that sub. You guys will see more old school openings like this, more dueling and GOAT format, Edison format, other cool stuff like that, so don't miss out on it. Deck thinning, there it is. Agito. Gravekeeper's a watcher. People running about. We have DK Commander. We have football. Metalizing Parasite, Lunacite, Rave Hope, Trap Aboard Eraser. Formation Union of Butterfly Dagger Elma, which is a banned card. Pretty cool last way to end it. All right, guys, what an amazing opening. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to thank Brian S. in the comments. And of course, check out Ruxin34.com. Oh, yeah, and because this is February, and by the time you see this, into February, our mats are going away. So if you have not yet picked up the Ruxin Defender mat, they are available on Ruxin34.com. These are gone at the end of February, forever. And so if you want to maybe get the gold logo like this, they're 1 in 10, you may Starlight, 1 in 25, and then the regular. So if you just want to get one, they also have zones as well. So if you want to duel on it, you want to take it to your tournament. I did hear someone actually rocked the Petite Moth tournament all the way to top cut in the last tournament, which is pretty cool. So make sure you guys go check that out at Ruxin34.com and go check out some other videos. Shout out to Tonefo Show, Nestor Deanna, America Deutscher, Brandon Cheney, Matthew Miller, Omer Toom, Ian Musa, Junior Barding, Robert F, and Changalang. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.